Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here with a battle from Gabo. Oh man, this looks pretty awesome. We've got the Musharna. So I did the Musharna guide recently, and we're going to see if we can get that right Trick Room set up. Also, the Ursaring. I see a good combo already. If Ursaring protects, he's going to be able to get that Guts ability going, and then that just works with getting the Trick Room, and if you're like Mental Alert or something, it's not going to not go off. So yeah, there's Ursaring with a Protect, and that's going to be Musharna with the Trick Room, but do you really want Trick Room in this situation to a degree? Because I know that Gastrodon's going to be slower than the Ursaring, and Chansey is also going to be slow, so will it really work out? However, that's just going to be Pokemon that are so blow-upable right there. So Musharna's going to go for the Calm Mind instead. Alright, so yeah, this is the good play right there. Getting a read, just not like immediately going to default on this set. Understanding that, well, we're probably getting some decent outspeeds here. Musharna is going to be slower than the Gastrodon, but that doesn't matter in this situation. Then Ursaring is going to go and destroy this Chansey. Musharna is also becoming a threat with that Calm Mind. The Toxic is going to slow it down, and Chansey knows it doesn't want any of that. Hammer Arm would be a pretty good combo because it makes you slower for that Trick Room, and it's just going to be a crazy amount of damage. But Facade on the Gastrodon, one shot! Oh man, I thought Gastrodon was a tankier Pokemon than that, but too much damage from that Ursaring with the Guts and Facade boosting damage for stat. Okay, that's a lot of damage, yeah. Now we can get an idea of how much this bear hurts, and we didn't like get the hit onto Chansey, so the opponent switched for nothing, it looks like. Nice mix-up right there. I guess also understanding, well, Chansey can't Toxic Ursaring, and Ursaring can deal with Chansey whenever it wants to. So now Togekiss going to be on, and that's going to be with the Follow Me. So are we going for the offenses right now? Because that could change pretty hard. So Ursaring with the Facade, boom, Togekiss. Oh man, that would have been sick if it got double KOs right there. So that's where the bulk of Togekiss comes in. Citrus Berry on that Follow Me. Umbreon with the Charm. Oh, that's a good Umbreon. Going for that support right there. Going to drop Ursaring's attack really harsh, but there's the Trick Room. So now getting into that play right there. So twisting the dimensions, still having that set up on the Calm Mind. So we're going to see if it deals with the Togekiss right there and how Ursaring gets over all this. Maybe switch out the Ursaring, but Musharna is going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. Oh, nice. So super effective hit onto the Umbreon. Not enough damage to finish off the Togekiss, and Umbreon going for like that support charm right there. Going to get that Ursaring as low as possible, but Facade's still going to happen, and it's still going to be enough to take out the Togekiss. Yeah, it did a huge hit at first, so about, what was that, 80%? So even with 3 dropping it down to like, what would that be, 33%? Still going to be enough damage to knock it out. So Ursaring's just kind of sticking it out right there, and that's going to be Chansey and Umbreon right there. So Musharna's going to use Dazzling Gleam. That's going to finish off the Umbreon, huh? Yes, it will. So just an effective way of just tearing through the opponent right here. And then that's going to be Chansey with the Seismic Toss, going to try to get some damage onto the Ursaring. 50 damage means Ursaring is going to survive, and Ursaring still with the Facade. How frail is okay, I was about to say, it didn't do like an absurd amount of damage. I would like to see the Hammer Arm on this set though. That would be pretty ridiculous. So Ursaring going to get hurt by the burn. Musharna is just going to go with that Psychic onto the Chansey, and a little bit of damage. Man, this thing is tanky, and there's that Soft Boiled. So it looks like the opponent going to go for just the stall right here. Can't really do too much else right there. Oh, there it is. Not Hammer Arm, but instead it's Close Combat. Charm too strong. Not enough right there. And still, Chansey not even taking that much defensively. Pure defense investment. Still coming up big right there. Musharna goes down to the Poison, and Ursaring goes down to the Burn. So interesting turn right there. Just Chansey being a filthy wall. My goodness. And that's going to be which 2 Pokemon coming in? Klefki and the Vespiquen. Well, Vespiquen might need to set up a bit before it can do anything to Chansey. Same with Klefki. Klefki's going to use... Oh, that's... Oh my goodness, that's filth. That's really good though. I have thought about Klefki with Heal Block, but I've never used or thought about using Heal Block competitively, because it's like one of those hard situations where are you going to find that? But depending on the metagame, you know, it's going to work out pretty well. And then the Crafty Shield. Oh man, I love this right now. Klefki, in the last couple of Fan Fridays we've seen it, it's gaining a lot of momentum with the Crafty Shield, that it blocks a lot of really good stuff, because it pretty much says, nope, no status happens. It's just like, I'm trying to, it's a hard thing to describe. It's like, not quite Magic Bounce, but you know, just kind of blocks everything for that turn for both of your Pokemon. So if they're trying to go for status, Toxic, something like that, it's absolutely over. So crafty shield spam behind the heal block, just the perfect way of dismantling this Chansey. So Seismic Toss going to do more than a third of Clefty's health, but that doesn't really matter in this situation. And then Rocky Helmet. Oh, the Rocky Helmet on Klefki too. Wow. So yeah, more of like a sacrifice to keep your opponent, or to keep your Pokemon healthy, and it looks like it pays off. So good battle in the end. Just a nice, we got to see Ursaring's power, we got to see a little bit of everything in this battle, which was pretty cool. So if you guys enjoyed the battle, and I hope you all have a nice day, and Last Fan Friday is coming up next.